Hey guys, my name is Shay, aka Stitchopotamus here on YouTube, and this is my 21st Flosstube. I only know that because I looked it up earlier for just to see when I made it last, because it's been a bit since I've seen you, I guess. I think I'm technically 3 weeks, like a week behind, I guess, technically, or 2 weeks behind. I don't know how to count that. A week behind, perhaps. I should have done it 2 weeks ago, I think, but I had to work on that Saturday. And then the next Saturday, we went out to dinner with my dad for Thanksgiving. Father's Day, because my dad doesn't like crowds, and Father's Day, usually it's a pretty big restaurant day here in Texas, so I'm sure everywhere to some extent, or everywhere in the States at least. This is a Flosstube, so we do all the normal Flosstubey things. I haven't been watching any Flosstubes. I try, and then I just get distracted and do other things. I've been very distractible lately. ADHD has been ADHDing. So I've been watching YouTube shorts on my TV, which has actually been kind of helpful, because sometimes I'll get to a place where I don't stitch anything because I'm too busy scrolling on my phone, and so this is a good way for me to do both. So that's actually been helpful. Nothing really different about how I stitch, as far as I know. Yeah. So that's about it. I got a lot of stash, as you can see here on my table, and a lot of stitching to show you, so we'll go ahead and get started after we talk a little bit about SALs. There have been quite a bit of SALs finishing recently. Like Summer Cuckoo Clock is completely released. Fantastical Greenhouse is completely released. T-Dragon SAL by WorldOnAStringByDara is completely released. I think that's about it. And then there's been two that I know of, two SALs that have been released recently. And that is Cryptid Mermaids by Meg C on Etsy. And it's about halfway through. I bought it with the intention of doing it. And I'm so far behind on the SALs that I've already started that I haven't had time to start it. But it's super cute. It's got a cryptid kind of mermaid theme that's really cute. So there's like a Jersey Devil mermaid, and what was the other one that I saw the other day that I thought was really funny? There's another one that I thought was really funny, but I can't remember what it is right now. My brain is hurting, but I wanted to get on this video, so I'm going to be a bit weird. I'll go ahead and warn you now. I'm a bit bleary. And then the other new SAL that I saw is Hell Hotel by WorldOnAstringByDara, which I think the first part should have been released yesterday. I didn't see it in my email, so I'll have to go and look and see if my email ate it or not. But those are what I know of. I'm sure I'm missing some. I've not been as diligent at looking for stitch alongs as I should be. Oh, there's a new stitch along coming in from Spruce Craft Crow, which is another section of their Christmas village, Christmas houses, Christmas shops. That one's coming out as well. I have that one coming in, so I've ordered that one, so I will also do that one as well. I think that's all the stitch along stuff. As of right now, I need to go back through and look and just be a bit more diligent about it, but I haven't really felt like it. To be honest, I've been very tired recently because allergy season is still allergy seasoning, and that's not fun. Let's go ahead and get started with showing you my stitching, though, because I've gotten quite a bit done. I'll try to keep up to... I'm going to try to give you good... stats. If you like stats, I will get you stats. I'm not going to be able to remember words apparently, though. So hopefully I'll get you some good stats. So these are my two Steady Thread blackwork stitch alongs, year-long blackwork stitch alongs. I have the floral one here, or what I call the floral one, and then the geometric one here. They are not up to date. They are probably, I think, 2 weeks behind now. I caught them up after the release of my last Flosstube, but I haven't caught them up since then. So the most recent ones here, I believe, are maybe, I think I had 5 behind. I think it was 5 behind. So I want to say it's these 4, or these 3 in this row, and then these 2 here. I might be wrong about that, but I'd have to go look it up. Some of these were a little bit more difficult than others in getting some of the colors to match up in this variegated thread. The fabric is Grail by Witch's Garden Crafts. It's a 28 count even weave, and the thread is Medieval by Stitchy Stuff, I believe. Stitchy Stuff. And it's a variegated cotton. So, not caught up, but not as far behind as I was. I think I'm missing 2, maybe 3. So that one's steady thread, floral. I call it floral, blackwork, year-long blackwork SAL. This is the geometric version of it. Same thing. I want to say I was 5 behind. That looks right. I think I did that one. Yeah, I think this is the first one of the 5 that I was behind on. So it's this one here, and then these 4 here. This, I think I kind of like these circles better. These blocks fills better, I guess is the best way to say it. Sometimes, but I just really like the way some of these look. Like this one specifically, I love it. I love that. I love this one too. I love the kind of tile-y geometric prints. They're my favorite. These 5, again, I'm about 3 behind, I think, 2 to 3 behind. This is Antique Daguerreotype by Witch's Garden Crafts in 28 count even weave as well. And this is Black Gray Silk by Dying for Cross Stitch, I believe. Dying for Cross Stitch. I always want to call it Dying for Sass, but I'm pretty sure it's Dying for Cross Stitch. So again, not caught up, but not super behind either. Same thing with these guys. They're about 2 weeks now, probably behind. This is my Fair Isle Temperature SAL by Snarky and Modern Cross Stitch, which is a Facebook group on Facebook. You can go and get the pattern for free if you wanted to. It's on Snarky and Modern Facebook. Embroidery. Snarky and Modern Embroidery. I have some stash stuff from them, so that's exciting. I'll show you that later. But again, it's about 2 weeks behind, and you can see that we are definitely getting hotter. So I think this next week is probably going to be all red, because it's been really hot in San Antonio recently. Except for like the last couple of days, because we've had wicked storms. Apparently we made nightly news because our flooding has been so bad. But, which is probably why I don't feel good, because I'm super reactive to our mold. But, such is life. Life will go on. About 2 weeks behind, maybe 3 now. Maybe close to 3 now. And this is my Tiny Stitchery Lunar Phases Temperature SAL. As you can see, we are getting hot in San Antonio. I had like 3 weeks, almost a month, I needed to do on this one. So pretty much most of this row and all of this row were are newer stitches you haven't seen yet. Both of these fabrics are Forbidden Fiber Co. fabrics. One of them is, they're both, I want to say 32 count linen. I have it written down. Yeah, 32 count linen, and one of them is like vintage blush and the other one's vintage rose. I lost the cards for them, so I have no idea which one is which. I think the one that my Fair Isle on is probably the vintage rose, and this one's like a vintage peach or vintage blush, but I don't know. Tiny Stitchery, Lunar Phases, Temperature SAL. Come on. And they are not caught up. They're more caught up than they would be if I had not caught up on them previously, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. This is Court of Crows by Fine Frog Stitching, and it's on Cuckoo, 28 count even weave by Witch's Garden Crafts. And similarly to the other stuff that I've showed you, it's about 2 weeks behind. I have caught up quite a bit since the last time you saw it, though, because I had to do this guy, the Grand Vizier, the Crow Princess, this torch, and then this banner, the Banner at War. So all of that's been caught up. Now I have to do this like bookshelf here and the banner underneath it. And the Crow King, I think, is here. Or I wonder if the Crow King's... I thought the Crow King was here. I don't know if I put it on my thing yet, on my markup yet, but it's one of these two picture frames is the Crow King, but I would assume that the Crow King would be at the top. Does that make sense to me? So maybe there's a queen coming here. I don't know. I have 2 weeks behind. I need to go figure that out. Luckily, it doesn't take too long, and so I can usually rock it out pretty quick. I just need to catch up on it. This guy is 1 week behind, I believe, but there's quite a bit of work on this guy that you have not seen, and I'm very proud of that work. So this is LolaCrow Extraordinary Bird SAL, and last time you saw it, it was just the aviary, the frame, and so I have added all of these birds. So we have a blue-footed booby, vampire finch. I think it's a vampire finch, because he drinks the blood of the booby. I'm not lying, which sounds like I am because of the way I'm saying it. But the blue-footed booby apparently doesn't notice this little bird hanging out on its side, or on its back rather. And the reason why his beak is red, if I can scooch in enough for you to see that, is because he like pecks at the booby's back. Wild. This one is a type of crane, if I remember correctly. I'm not great at names. I just know that this is a booby, and that's a vampire bird of some sort. The crane, this Birds of Paradise flower, and then this little like bird feeder, bird water, with all of these poisonous birds on it, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't realize there were that many poisonous birds that like aren't venomous, that, like you hold them and they're poisonous. My hair is wild. It is what it is. And then this guy is also venomous over here, and so is this swallowtail butterfly. I knew he was not venomous, sorry, poisonous. I knew he was poisonous. And then this is, I forgot what flower it is, but it's also a poisonous flower. I love it. I love LolaCrow. I love the way she designs stuff. I like her use of back stitching. I just love it. These little birds, look at his little mouth open. He's so cute. His little mouth open. This guy's so regal. I don't know. I just love it. I love the little red kind of detail in his eye, or the blue webbing in his foot. Like, it's just so cute. So cute. So well done. This is on 32 count. Yeah, 32 count Sandbar by Stitchery, which was the recommended fabric for this project. So, not cut up. I think there's one more. There's like one of those cassowary birds. I don't know. All I know is that my friend from college is a like a zoologist, a bird expert zoologist, right? And his wife is terrified of birds, which I find fun, like slightly ironic, I guess. And he showed us this bird when we were at the zoo that he worked at. This is years and years and years ago. And apparently this is one of those like super dangerous birds. You have to be careful because he's really pretty much a dinosaur still. I guess all birds are pretty much dinosaurs still, but whatever. But he's right over here, so I'll get him done. Maybe not this week, but next week. I think I'm only a week behind on him. This is my Ghostbuster SAL, Who You Gonna Call, by Olivia and Lee Studios, and it is caught up. It is all caught up. I was two releases behind, but I got everyone caught up. I got Slimer done. I got the little license plate for the Ghostmobile, and then I got the secretary whose name I cannot remember, receptionist whose name I cannot remember. I can't remember any of their names. My brain is not letting me do it. This is Boughs of Holly, I believe. Yeah, Boughs of Holly 32 count by Forbidden Fiber Co., which was like a fabric of the month that the original called for was Witch's Brew, by Witch's Garden Crafts, but she closed down her shop for the holidays. Not a big deal, but I didn't have, in my giant pile of fabric, I didn't have, there's fabric in there I'm supposed to show you. I'm pretty sure there's stuff in here I'm supposed to show you. I'll grab that. Sorry, I'm really scattered today, and I dropped something, but I'll have to figure it out. So it's supposed to be Witch's Garden Crafts, Witch's Brew. Didn't have it in my giant stash of fabrics, but I did have this one, and I thought this one worked really well. I was slightly afraid that Slimer would not show up on this, but with the backstitching, because everything in this pattern has been backstitched pretty much so far, with the backstitching and with the shading, like the different colors in his body, it's actually worked out pretty well. So I like my little pencils. They're going to be super tiny. I doubt I can even scooch in far enough for you to see them. But again, this is Who You Gonna Call by Olivia and Lee Studios. and it is caught up. This one is also caught up. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab those out. I'm really random today, but it's fine. This one's also caught up. This is Mythical Creatures SAL by Climbing Goat Designs. These two guys are the most recent guys done. We have a centaur here. I didn't write the fairy's name. I have to go back through and backstitch the fairy's name because I didn't realize I don't write it. It won't take me very long. It's only 5 letters. And there's a French knot, and I love French knots, so I will have to go do that probably today. This fabric is the fabric specifically made for this SAL by Afterglow Studios, I believe. Yeah, Afterglow Studios. It's a 16 count Ada. And again, it's all caught up. I love the way that she's done the shading so far, like the shading in the centaur, the shading in, like, it's just so pretty. Her dress is adorable. I just love it. It's really cute. I just need to go back and do her title, I guess, or her name, the name of the creature. But I'm just excited. It's just cute. It's cute. I love it. Climbing Goat Designs, Mythical Creature SAL, and it's all caught up. We're almost done. And then I have a finish I'll show you guys. So this, should start with this one. This is the Poison Garden, Book of the Poison Garden SAL by Living on the Rainbow. This is the book cover. It is completely done and backstitched and beautiful. I love it. I love all of it. I kind of wish I'd gone through maybe with the green and done 1/1 because it's a bit tight. But once I stretch it, it should be fine. It just looks a tiny bit messy. But yeah, I love it. I love my little frog here. He's cute. I did him slightly wrong, but don't tell anyone. I love my little plants. They're all super cute. But the cover is completely done. The cover is great. What I'm working on now, what I was working on before I started filming, is gridding the linen for the pages. If you read the little, booklet for this week, or for this release, it said to go ahead and grid the pages first, which I'm glad it told me to do that because I probably wouldn't have. Then I probably would screw myself up. But I'm in the midst of gridding it. There's 10 pages. It will probably take me the rest of the night to get it gridded, but that should be done. And then the page itself is not too much work, so I'll get that done shortly thereafter. Yeah, okay, you can't see anything. Okay, I was like, I don't know if there's anyone in that game room. So, Book of the Poison Garden SAL by Living on the Rainbow. And then this is Wicked Woods by Stay Platinum. It is all caught up, or was all caught up. I think it was like 8,000 stitches to catch up because I was super far behind. All I had done is the road and the sign. So I had to go through and do all of this. I'm off in a couple of different places. I just got to a point where I didn't care anymore. There's 2 more releases here in this corner that I have to do. And then this one will be done. So the last release has been released. I should have told you that one when we were talking about Stitch Alongs. The last release for Wicked Woods has been released just this last couple days. And so I'll get this one done so it will be finished. So this will be a soon to be finished. But I did a lot of work to catch up. And some of it was wrong. But I got to a point where I was like, if I have to do 2,000, if I have to tear this out and do it all over again, I'm just going to lose my marbles. So I didn't. I love it though. I love my little crazy looking doggies. I love these bones. I didn't think were going to turn out as well as they did. They did turn out pretty good. Come on now. And then I love it. It's good. It's well done. There's like a river here and then a house on the outside. So I'll get this one done soon, hopefully. Soon. I'll probably need to finish this one up quick, but it's on the list. And then I have one finish. Yay! I meant to do this at the beginning, but I forgot. So you've already seen these 3. This is the Tea Dragon SAL by WorldOnAStringByDara. So these 3 were already done. This is chamomile, mint, and Earl Grey. And then we have jasmine, which is adorable. And we have chai, which is the most recent one. I'm all done. I have all 5 of them done. They're itsy bitsy teeny ones. If you want to do them, it shouldn't take you very long to get them done. But they're adorable. I love them. I love them so much. I luckily made the right decision in buying this printed 14 count Ada from like Charles Craft Ada from Michael's, because I was able to do all of them on different, slightly different sections of it. Like this one is a bit more of an orangey yellow than this one, and then this one is, I want to say these are on the same cut of fabric. This one's more blue and this one's more green, and then this one was purpley and pink, and it just worked out perfectly. So they are completed. Yay! They're adorable. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They make cute little ornaments. That's what they're designed to be, as ornaments. But I don't finish anything except for stuff for, this is my pile of finishes that I'm not going to do anything with. I need to put them away so they don't get messed up. But I only finish things for smalls exchanges, which I have to finish those smalls exchanges here in a bit. I didn't do any stats, did I? Let me look. I can tell you that since I last saw you, okay, since I last saw you, I think I said last time that I had done 1,600 or 16,000 since I last saw you, so I've probably done about 25,000 stitches since I last saw you. I can put up a real number for that. I've had to slow down significantly because I've just been sick and things have been going on and I've been very busy. Yeah, I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Oh, I can tell you how many with Wicked Woods. Wicked Woods was 6,892 stitches that I had to do to catch up. And I have probably another 3,000, if not maybe 4,000 to finish it. To finish Book of the Poison, or to catch up Book of the Poison Garden, I had to do probably 3,500 stitches. To catch up with Mythical Creatures, I had to do 3,600 stitches. To catch up with Who You're Gonna Call, I had to do about 2,000 stitches, which isn't too bad. I didn't think it would be too bad either. Tea Dragons altogether ended up being almost 2,000 stitches, which, again, is not a horrible amount of stitching to do for 4 little dragons that are really cute. I have to catch up on Burrow Tales. That's definitely on my list. And then I do want to start Hell Hotel. I need to go figure out if I have that one, the frame for that, in my email. So I just need to catch up on a lot of things. I have Stitching Retreat, not next weekend, but the weekend after, so I'll catch up quite a bit on those days, because I can push some stitches on those days, because I don't guts to work. So, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sorry that I'm kind of low energy today, and a little bit scattered. I am very tired. I took a nap today, which I never do. But that's all of my stitching. Let's talk about the stash. So really quickly, this, I believe, was the May fabric of the month from Witch's Garden Crafts. It's called Hera, and it is a beautiful greeny blue. It's actually, yeah, more of a turquoisey color. Like, it is gorgeous. I love it. Fantastic. And then I don't think these are ones I haven't talked to you about. I think I already had those. So this is Malingong. This is my fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's this really cool orangey green. I recently started getting fabric from I've had fabric from Under the Sea Fabrics, but I've recently started getting the fabric of the month. So this is Malingong. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. I think these are older. I think I had all these. I just was looking for something. Yeah, I had all these. Okay. Sorry. Slightly anticlimactic there, because I thought those were things I needed to tell you about, but they aren't. I got some books on the internet. Some of these are cross stitch books, some of these are crochet books, Mostly because when I ordered a couple of books that would be coming in. So this is Snark and Stitch. I won't show you any of that. By Rebel Hawthorne, which I just think is cute. Like, it's cute, like Debbie. Yes. This is Magical Cross Stitch by Lindsay Swearningen. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I know I did. But this is cool. Like, I love this little hand. Very cool. What's that hand called? Because I know it's not just called a hand. And I think one of these was the one that Cassidy Audacity. I'm probably saying her name wrong, but I want to say she was doing the wheel, the Sabbath wheel in here. Very cute. And then I got Crocheted Houseplants by Emma Varnum. Adorable Houseplants to Crochet by Marie Kless. And then Crochet Flower Book by an unknown author. Most of these are just because I thought they were cool. So let me put those there so I'll put them back where they're supposed to go. This is my project bag of the month by Simply Norel, and it's adorable. It's adorable. I love these little campers. I've never been a camper person. Like, I don't think that they're just the, you know, like, I'm not into them that way, but this is just adorable. How can you not be? How can you not be? Okay, so this was the thing from Snarky and Modern Embroidery that I told you about. So I got their stash box, I think what it's called. Stash Society. Oh, here we go. So if you, I don't know if this will work through the internet because I'm not that savvy, but if you want a QR code to some of the stuff, here it is. But I've been part of the Snarky and Modern Embroidery group on Facebook for ages, and this is a stash society that I didn't know that they had. So what it does is it comes with a palette. There's different levels of this. Obviously, you can get some of it and not all of it, but you get 2 fabrics. These are by the same designer as my fabric for Mythical Animals. This is my little card for it. So it shows you kind of what it was based off of. This one was based off of kind of like tropical birds, from what I understand. So I got the one that has all of these DMC colors, as well as 3 dyed flosses, which are these guys here. And just a good way to build up your stash. Not that I need to build up a stash, because clearly my stash is exploding, as you would assume. But I like stuff like this. I like themed boxes. I like, you know, stuff that I can go back later and go, oh, I do have something that will work for that. Especially these little itsy bitsy squares of things. Like, these are great for when you do, like, ornaments, because they're so small and they're already cut. You don't have to worry about messing it up. So that is a Stash Society box for June from Snarky and Modern Embroidery via Afterglow Studios or Designs. This is from Stitchlets, which I've never bought from Stitchlets before. I just wanted the 2 patterns that match the Celtic Women that I already have, that I bought from 123 Stitch. So we have Celtic Summer, which is one that they were out of on 123 Stitch, and then I didn't even know they had a Celtic Christmas, but I saw this and I was like, well, that's pretty. Do I have time to do them? No, I don't. Am I going to buy them anyways? Yeah, I did. So those are just to match the ones that I already had, because I already had 3 of the 4 seasonal ladies. This is all from 123 Stitch. I've been spending too much money. That's the moral to the story. Spending too much money. So, a while ago I showed you in my finishes this pattern. And this pattern I actually had from Cross Stitcher magazine. I did not realize that this was Tiny Modernist cross stitch, however, and nor did I realize that there's a seasonal set, because your bitch likes seasons, and I like sets. I like seasonal sets, so I went ahead and bought them all. Because if I'm going to buy 3 of them, I might as well buy 4 of them, because I'm crazy. That's the way this works. It's adorable. Everything about it's so cute. This one doesn't actually have Mill Hill beads included in the, like, this one doesn't have Mill Hill beads included in the, like, list of supply list. There we go. But I did like just orange beads from Michaels, because the one in the Cross Stitcher magazine did have a bead in the list. And now that I know that those are not the correct beads at Michaels, I will go and buy some Bill Hill, because I'll probably do this one over again on proper fabric, because the fabric that I had was a bit too light. And you can't see this white fence as well. But I will probably do all of this on the proper fabrics. And I think I might switch out some colors for beads here and there. Like some of these flowers, I'll probably bead. Some of the Christmas decorations for sure, I'll bead. Some of these flowers I might bead, that kind of thing. Just for fun, just for pizzazz, because bitches like pizzazz. So all 4 of these were bought on 123 Stitch. And that's because I have 0 impulse control, ADHD, and I like sets. I also have autism. That's part of that too. I bought this fabric to be the backing for my, oh, they're over there, you can't see them. This fabric, which is Iris Ivy Ebony Garden Plots quilt fabric from 123 Stitch, because it was on sale. And I wanted backing fabric for my smalls exchanges that I'm going to hoop finish. So we'll see how this works. Maybe I'll do a video on that. So I'll probably have to do that here soon. And then I got 2 fabrics. I think both of them are Picture This Plus, probably, maybe. Yeah, Picture This Plus. Yeah, both of them are Picture This Plus. So I got Picture This Plus, Lugana in Gothic and in Mystic. Originally for the Cryptid Mermaids, which I'm not going to be able to start anytime soon. So now I just have fun, fancy fabrics that I will eventually use. Maybe I'll use one of these for those seasonal autumn's traditions, you know, samplers. Tradition samplers from Tiny Modernist. Go back to the bag so I don't spill shit on you. Alright. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay. This is my fabric of the month and silk of the month from Stitch Me Plus. I don't have a lot of silk, so I said, why the hell not? So I got 7, I think, 6. I think it's 7, actually, 7. Yeah, 7 silks from Picture This Plus, and then this fabric in Grog. I get it in 28 count Lugana because that tends to be my favorite fabric to work on. I like Ada. I'll work on Ida, whatever you want to call it, but I really do prefer Lugana. It's my favorite. But yeah, it's my first of my, because I just recently started the fabric of the month and silk of the month. So this is my just recent Stitch Me fabric of the month. This is the most recent fabric of the month. This is Carmen, May 2025 fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics. And then I also bought for Hell Hotel, I bought Aztec and I bought Vampiric. Yeah, Vampiric. And I thought this was going to be a bit more red, but it's actually really pretty pinky purple, which is not going to work for what I was going to do with it, because it needs to be, the instructions for Hell Hotel are infernal, so it's probably going to be this red. Probably what it's going to be. I'll probably do like a floss toss and see if the orange works as well, if the Aztec works as well, but it's such a pretty color. I can use it for just about anything. I love orange, but it most likely will be this red that we will use for that one. And then lastly but not leastly, and this one too. Oh yeah. And this. Okay, so I have been a Patreon member for Raving Coven for a while. And apparently we were supposed to get merch. I'm really bad at tracking that kind of stuff. I didn't join for the merch, but I'm so glad that she honors her merch. So she sent me a big old coupon for this, and I was able to get a huge amount of stuff. I feel like I robbed her, to be completely honest, but I got this mug. I got this project bag, which is going to hold all of my shared flosses. The Stitcher. Let's stick that over there so I can use it. I got all of these little stickers, which are going to go on my little caboodle thing. All those little stickers. I got feelings. All those little stickers, not stitchers. Feelings. This is a tote bag. I got Attempted Murder. And then I got a t-shirt. I could have gotten a, and I'll probably do it next time. I could have gotten a sweatshirt, but the reality is it's too hot for a sweatshirt in San Antonio. I think today, I wouldn't be surprised if it hit 90 today. Again, it's been a bit cooler these past couple days. Got a little t-shirt though. Love it. Little Raven Coven t-shirt. And I got 2 more project bags. I got Raven Stitchcraft. It's the same logo as this one. And then Not Today Satan, which is actually a cross-stitch pattern that I intend to do at some point in time because it's adorable. But yeah, I think that's all my stuff today. Sorry for being late and sorry for being kooky, and I'll see you next time. Bye!